it's Clint Boyer. Be sure to watch NASCAR live on Fox and FS1 on YouTube TV. Try it free.
Manscaped. Yeah, your balls will thank you. Today I've got a first look and hands-on with their new Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer, so let's check it out. You still get that trusty skin-safe technology to help reduce the chances of nicking yourself. And it's waterproof and cordless, so you can trim in the shower and clean it up right after. Plus the built-in LED ensures that you don't miss any spots. And then this. The next major upgrade, their new wireless charging system. It uses electromagnetic induction charging with the new triple LED indicator giving you a better idea of when you need to pop it in to top it up. My new favorite feature of the Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer, travel lock. When turned off, simply click the on button 3 times and the trimmer will lock up, which means you don't have to worry about it accidentally buzzing in your bag or draining your battery. The Lawnmower 4.0 even allows you to customize your preferred hair length with 4 options available. Snap on your favorite and get creative. Get the new Lawnmower 4.0 waterproof trimmer at manscaped.com. Your balls will thank you.
Hello, stream. We have arrived to the pick and ban phase of the match. Gentlemen, can I get an RPS in your match channel, please?
Oh.
Okay. I got toilet paper.
So did he.
So did Nightwing. Unlucky. Oh.
Oh, God.
All right.
Is it going to be 3 in a row? Oh, we have a change. And Doves
Sheesh.
wins it. All right, Doves, would you like to be Team 1, choose side and ban first? Or Team 2, pick and choose map order?
We'll do map order.
Okay. Nightwing, what is your first map ban? It's Conquest.
We'll ban Italia.
All right. Doves, it's your Conquest ban.
Give me a second. Let's ban. We're gonna ban Jabba Conquest.
Okay. Nightwing.
It hurts me to do it, but I have to.
Nightwing, your first CTF ban.
We'll ban Java's flag.
Okay.
All right. Goodbye, Jabbas.
Doves, your first CTF ban.
We will ban Dagobah.
All right. And Nightwing, your final CTF ban.
We'll ban Necro.
Okay. Doves, your final CTF
Wait, what
ban.
was your first? Okay, never mind. We'll ban Utapau.
Okay. And it is your map pick.
Give me a sec just to confirm. We are gonna go with Mustafar CTF.
I'm assuming CW.
Oh yes,
SDK. I think
CW.
pick CW anyway.
No, GW's in.
Okay. All right, Nightwing. What map are you guys gonna pick today?
Hold on. Let me step to my team.
Okay.
Alright, we'll do Moss. We'll do Classico.
All right.
Nice, good old Classico.
First Classico of the tournament, actually.
There's been 3 matches?
But it's still the first. Nightwing.
I mean, yeah, that is flawless. Yep.
Nightwing, which side would you like first?
Give me a minute here. We'll start with Brown first.
Okay. And Doves, Mustafar or Mos Eisley first?
Wait, don't we choose our side on their map now?
Oh shoot! I haven't been doing that this whole tournament, by the way. Okay, let's back up. We're gonna start doing it correctly now. Nightwing, you get your side choice on the opponent's map pick, and do you want Brown still?
Yeah.
I can't believe I haven't been doing this. Boy, I'm an admin, by the way.
This was your idea.
I know, it was my idea. All right, Dubs, which side would you like Mos Eisley first?
We'll take Brown.
I'll take
Wait, what
Brown.
side did you pick, Nightwing, on ours map?
I picked Brown for your map.
Okay.
Okay. I will send server details. Let me see. I've got to figure out now. I think we randomized map order is what we chose for this. Oh my god, I can't believe I haven't been doing this. All right, Doves, heads or tails?
Hey, hold on, let me make sure that's... Yeah, it's randomized map order. Heads.
Okay. Heads it's Moss, tails, or heads it's Moss, tails it's Moss. It is heads, so we'll start on Mustafar. Best of luck to both teams. We will see you in the server.
Okay.
Fuck, man.
Good luck.
We'll start off by, I need to apologize to the 2 matches that have happened. I completely forgot about that change, even though I'm the one who introduced it. I'm very sorry. We will do it correctly from now on, though.
It definitely would have swung the 4-0s.
I think it would.
I am surprised by map picks.
Are you? Tell me
I
why.
am. Because I was expecting Mustafar Conquest from Dov's team. I think I don't know exactly why. If they pick Mustafar CTF, I think they'd still be okay at it, but I think SK is much happier to be able to pick a CTF map that they can win hard on one side. And so if SK wins, let's say SK wins really hard on one side but loses the other side or goes even, if MR was confident in their conquest, then they get a free win, right? So
yeah.
I was surprised. I was surprised.
No, I kind of agree. I thought we would see a conquest map because, I mean, if you look at Magnificent Registration MR, I think it basically screams at you NG mains, right? With the exception of perhaps Crude, but I think Crude's NG is just fine. So I 100% agree that I was expecting a conquest pick here, but now we're going to be playing double CTF, and like you said, I think that SK is going to be happy with the pick ban. Do I know if it makes them win outright? I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's now a much more even match than it would have been if you had a CQ CTF match.
Yeah, I think this went from probably being fairly MR favored to pretty close to even on Classico. On paper.
Yeah.
Of course, both of us were saying how evenly matched yesterday was going to be and how 3B easily had a chance to win from the start. So we'll see if that's the same this time.
Yeah, I mean, I think in theory, even on CTF, MR does have a slight advantage. It really hinges on the performances from Yadu and Nightwing, I feel like, which I think it's the case for most captains that their performance has to be good, right? But Yadu can be absolutely insane or he can be kind of off the cliff, but he has been extremely good in recent tournaments. In the 3v3, he was great. So I have high hopes that that's what's going to happen here. I think Aditya is an excellent support player. He's a great 4th pick. And Svenny was on form today in the scrim he played, so perhaps we could see a bit of a surprise here. But I think MR has the sleeper pick in bows, so we'll see.
Yeah, and Crude's also a really good Mos Eisley player. It's not like it's a bad map for them. They're not like going to be sad that they see Moss, but it's more a case of I think they're the stronger conquest team, and so I'm surprised that they took the coin flip.
Yeah, I definitely agree. This is going to be kind of interesting now because I think if MR can prove that they can win CTF quite handily, even versus this team here, they suddenly have the pocket pick of conquest, and you can't just pick CTF or like hope for double CTF into them to get a match win. But if they do end up losing this on double CTF, they might have to, they suddenly have to revert to conquest maps, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's interesting.
Yeah, you always want to pull out a packet pock when you can,
A packet pock. I'm excited for it. I'm especially after maps. I'm extremely excited for it. We do have a bit of an interesting one. Londo is playing over Baron today, so Londo is going to get
may
some
have factored into it pretty heavily. Londo is much more comfortable on CTF than Conquest. So,
fun fact, guys: if you want to know lineups and maps, there's 2 great commands: ! Lineups and ! Maps. It shows you the maps picked by each team and the lineups for each team, and it is updated every match.
So SK is brown first.
On their map pick, or on MR's map pick, and then MR is first, brown first on SK's map pick.
It goes SK goes brown, white, white, brown.
Okay, so Dubs, and it looks like just Dubs and Nightwing.
No one over 100 ping.
Always good to see.
Mm-hmm. Both Bows and Yadu about 90.
Why is the overlay look off? That's not good. Only showing half. Huh. I don't know how to fix that either.
He's okay.
We'll try closing the program and reopen it and see if it fixes it.
Who picked? They picked brown. Yeah, I think if you can pick the more defensive side as a warm up, that's usually, or for their first side, that's usually best.
Yeah.
Because you kind of get the flow a little bit better. Oh, that fixed it.
Nice. I'm a tech wizard.
Magnificent Registration are feeling very polite, or they're trying to fill out a form.
Alright, let's watch Sven.
Nightwing is bridge and Crude is bridge. We have a bridge fight.
Yeah, we got Bose and Londo on ramp, which I think this is signature for Dubs teams. Dubs likes to play on the outside of the map. He gets other people towards the ramp side. Svenny's going to get first blood on Londo, though, so the CIS actually have a... Oof, never mind. They don't have a fair bit of pressure early as Svenny goes down to Bose.
This bridge fight is still going, and the amount of time it's taking means that it probably won't amount to anything. Crude finally wins it, but he's going to meet someone else coming from conference.
Bose is going to go down to... It's just been a trade of kills. It's literally even. Yadu's going to bring it in favor of SK, but Dubs is still on the backside of the ramp, so this is a big fight to win here. And actually,
he
Yadu
touched it.
wins
He will
it.
drop that.
SK is up the ramp with Aditya, but Aditya does have 2 players on him, and Londo's going to get the kill, so Yadu's kind of by himself with no support up top.
He's already by stairs.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to play it slow, though. Crude does go down in the middle of the map.
I'm looking to see if there's any CAS that can spawn Sniper to support him. Doesn't look like it.
Down for 5. There's only 2 of Magnificent Registration up right now. Delts is one of them. He's throwing a det in front of Yadu, but it looks like Yadu should make it into the center of the map here. Dubs, though, with a huge
Dubs with
double.
clutch. He has reinforcements coming out of ramp, but he has to stop it right here.
Yadu's going to duck into conference. It's going to take the long route, but he should
He
make
definitely
it.
can't chase through conference. If he wanted to catch him, he had to go through normal.
But the spawn does come in for SK. This should actually be in, but it's going to be a lot of pressure from MR. Dubs, though. Dubs and Londo down 2K for SK. And it looks like we're going to have a solid 1-0 lead.
Yeah, and it's going to be a 2v4 in Brown's favor, so White's counter push is probably going to die here.
I just realized we double CTF, so I can...
Yes, sir. Londo's pushing outside, and so they are already back at CS's base. But I think it's a 2v3 right now. So they're probably going to have to play defensive. Really nice pull. I'm not sure how Yadu was able to push up that far. I don't think he killed anyone until he was like at flag.
No, he got 1 kill outside and then 1 kill on Dubs on the ramp. So he did push through some people to make it to that flag.
Got it. Nightwing's getting a lot of pressure on ramp.
But speaking of Yadu, he's currently 3-1. I was saying you need a big performance from him for SK to have a hope here, and he has started off well.
Then he is full bridge. He's already in that connecting tunnel. I don't know if they've seen him yet.
Crude should have noticed, but they haven't, I don't think. Dubs isn't looking. Nobody's looking. Crude is finally looking, but he's on flag.
And Aditya is supposed to have to get through mid door.
Yeah, so this is another solid pull. It looks actually Crude with some insane shot from the high ground is going to take out Svenny. That was a huge kill to get.
Yeah, very good.
That's basically 3-0. Only Yadu bottom ramp. He can probably get pinchered in a second, and does take him out.
Yadu has the wrong tags. Obviously a forfeit.
Bose is going to get another.
Nightwing is almost a flag again. Has anyone seen him?
I don't believe so.
None of them know he's there. He's going to get a free touch. He's going up.
Bose on first side of the map too.
He is in their CP. He's going to run around the railing and wall off the ramp jump. He dropped already.
Outside, Bose is going to be through bridge. Dust is actually above Nightwing and is going to get that kill. So now we have to see if Bose can make a successful play of his own, but he actually has support from Crude. He doesn't even have to do it by himself.
I think if he had stayed up top, he probably could have gotten that through windows. He had done the hug.
Excellent Magna work from Spinny's going to take out one, but Bose gets one of his own. He's going to try and find the second here. And actually, he's just going to run here, trying to get support from his team. Londo gets one.
He can just run past. Oh, he died in the window.
Into mid. I think he actually jumped into the enemy there. Yeah, Spinny was in mid.
What a dip by Crude.
It's on the flag and Dust is going to get it. Spinny actually TK'd Nightwing, and I believe we could end up on a tie game.
Crude is on sniper outside, so he has to stay behind this little ledge with the flag. He can run it right now if he goes. I don't know if he knows
He's trying
yet.
to get up ramp, but he does not successfully do so. No, I mean, Dust is still trapped there.
Yeah, he's pinned. There's a sniper on back ramp trying to. He got him. He got the
There we
sniper.
go. And actually, Dubs gets another one with the dead. We're going to have a tie game. Pretty fast
There
pace.
will be a Magna on ramp pushing up. Oh no, he's backing up.
Pretty fast-paced game so far.
I like it.
2 caps in 5 minutes.
Gotta gets the back ramp guy finally. He's pushing up his sniper. That guy will get quick, so he's gonna run into 2 people watching him.
2 bottom ramp for MR. And actually, they're going to push into this Magna. Of course, Magna doesn't have any way to heal once they get close.
I have seen both Bose and Crude swap to Commander already, so clearly something they're putting priority on early on. Neither of them have given it to a lot of people, though.
Finny is on 10 HP. Dubs has already got 1. Finny does find a health pack to give himself a bit of health.
Oh, how did that dead not kill him? If Dubs dies here, that's long.
Yeah, and Bose is close to ramp too. Could also go down for long.
Oh,
He does.
what a
Finny
shot.
gets that kill. It's just Londo at the top of the ramp. He's not even close.
He has 3 seconds.
And Finny gets that kill as well. Londo's down for long, so it's Crude. There's only 2.
He's going for the recon on spawn.
2 of them are up, and actually it does kill him, but he does get Bose. He got Bose. It's just Dove's alive.
Oh my god.
It is a reduct. It is a reduct engine.
He's just gonna run outside with the
It's
sniper.
excellent. Yeah.
Too quick.
And Dubs is down. That should be the 2-1 lead now for SK. Great trade of caps after that tie-up from MR.
Yeah, MR's map awareness hasn't been the best, or their positioning. CS is getting way too close to flag too easily.
What's your opinion on the size of this map? Do you think it's CIS favored?
Maybe 60-40. I think your success on white side is entirely reliant on how good someone is at living on back ramp. If someone is good at back ramp and you have good map awareness, then white side can neutral this really easily or get a free pick. But if, you know,
Double
it's
kill
kind of
for
slowed down a
Oscar.
little bit.
Yeah, double kill for Oscar in the middle, but there is reduct on the bottom ramp, so it's not like the CIS is going to get a ton of pressure off of this. Although, the reduct is playing forward. I mean, it is natural to want to push, but they've got to be careful that they don't give up kills right here. Oh, Bose does go down, Crude's down. That, I believe Bose is short.
I think he's
Might
gonna
have
touch.
long.
He's gonna touch right now. Dropping it.
He does go down for long. There's a sniper on top of the ramp. The sniper actually drops on the get you and does get the kill.
That was so Chad.
Just the flex.
Just drops on as a sniper into an engineer that knows he's there.
Then request the medic afterwards.
Gotta let him know who you are, you know? Bo switched to Jet. It's
does-
cleared out outside.
He does have a solid jet, my friend. I've played against him a couple times. I don't know if it's as good as his NG, but it is pretty solid.
There is still Nightwing is in their base. He's up ramp already.
Yadu got Londo as well on the outside, so I mean, MR doesn't have any pressure because they have to come back for Nightwing. They do get Nightwing, but how much is it going to amount to here?
So far,
Sniper bottom ramp and Yadu one.
oh, Svenny just domes him. So far, MR's been doing very standard kind of mid pushes, but when that gets shut down, they haven't really changed it. They just do the same thing over again and hope it works the second time. Aditya is still rocking
kills
this
in a
sniper.
row for MR. Yeah, Day is down for long as well. Now, but Nightwing's through bridge.
Yeah,
That being said, his team is dying right now, so this is going to be pretty solid for
Longo's
MR.
going back for Nightwing.
Yeah, there's going to be only 2 of MR on this flag. It's going to be a 3-on-2. And Spinny's already taken out Crew, so now it's just the Jet on the flag.
Yeah.
They do get Nightwing, but might not. It's probably not going to amount to much of anything. Maybe some mid control.
They must have lost. MR must have lost a couple on that push. Because Nightwing was committed to the bridge push. And so if MR had gotten like 1 kill, they probably could have pulled that flag.
Yeah. He's actually playing Jet from the bridge side of the map. That's a kill for Yadu. We've got a trade so far. Got to be careful of the Jet from the balcony. He's dead. There's 10 seconds on 2 people for MR right now. The time does tick.
So true. So true.
With the kill on the Yadu for what I believe is long spawn, MR looks like they'll be able to kind of stabilize here.
In terms of kills, it's pretty even. But clearly outmaneuvering the ground side so far. I don't know what Nightwing is doing.
I feel like it's deceiving to hide behind those tables on bottom ramp because bottom ramp still has the better positioning by far.
It might have just been a case of getting stuck there and then just doing what you can. Crude is trying to go bridge side. He's already, but he has 4 people in front of him. Londo is checking corner.
Yadu's been coming in pretty huge for the defense so far. He gets another kill.
It is something to mention that Mustafar is one of 2 maps that kind of heavily relies on doors, and SK has 3 people with like 80 plus ping. But I don't think they're really fighting around doors that often. They're doing a good job of kind of avoiding that territory.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely makes it harder to fight those fights, but like you said, they haven't had to. Yadu's trying to sprint up ramp right now. Everybody from MR dropped. He's on the sniper, and he's straight up ramp. We've got 2 ninjas chasing after him. They're jumping up the stairs, but he's gonna touch.
Gonna drop it.
Crude is probably gonna drop on him again. He has swapped the sniper.
Nightwing is flanking the corner guy, and then he can help support from outside in about 4 seconds.
Ooh, is this a straight run bridge? Crude dropped. I think this is a straight run bridge.
Nightwing
Crude, they've
got one.
lost it. Oh, Crude
Oh
finds
my
him as he
God.
gets through the door, but Dubs and Londo can spawn on him. I don't know if he's gonna have the stamina to get this away far enough. He might. He's gonna get this a long ways.
Wow.
Spawns on the sniper, but he doesn't even get the Yadu actually kills him. What a run from Yadu.
That was so sick.
Gonna be a 2 flag lead for SK after the first map.
Wow, wow, wow. What a run. Yadu coming in clutch for the fantasy owners.
Yadu with all 3 caps. What a great map from him.
I mean, looking at frags across the board, it's not that uneven. It's just the map rotations from SK were so superior.
And in fact, total frags, I think, favors Republic slightly. In fact, it should, yes. Maybe by like 2 or 3 kills.
I think Nightwing and Yadu have been on Highness, right? They're on teams before, so
Yes, they have been.
there's a certain amount of built-in synergy there. That is coming in clutch week 1.
Yeah,
But they definitely just kind of went around the sides all the time.
Are we gonna have the bottom 2 teams win their week 1 matches? We've already had one.
I hope so.
SK's off to a very solid start.
I think that would be really fun. Add some spice to your life.
Rankings Omega lol.
Participants don't know shit. Yeah, Dubs' team, if you went by the overall averages, Dubs' team was ranked number 1, and I believe Nightwing's team was ranked last? I can look.
Yeah, the
I have the data.
overall average is Nightwing was last.
Yeah, this is the first versus last in terms of overall averages. In terms of the official rankings, it was 5th to 8th, but
Crude Yadu does.
so SK is white this time.
Crude Yadu Doves Finny.
Excuse me, I didn't make the power rankings. I organized the power rankings. Y'all are the ones who made your rankings. Classic shoot the messenger shit going on right now in chat. I think I had Nightwing's team higher than anyone else except for Nightwing. And I did say that they, when I ran the numbers, they were like 4th on fragging power of every team in the tournament, and everyone was very concerned about how well they can frag. But if you went by raw numbers, they're excellent. So all they really needed was kind of teamwork and map pool. But if their opponents pick maps that they're comfortable with, that suddenly isn't a problem.
Yeah, I mean, like we said, they don't have to worry about the conquest pick here. It's double CTF. It's Classico. Everybody knows Classico. So, you know, you're for week 1, you're not playing against anything that is very surprising or difficult to learn. I can say difficult to learn, but unknown. I think that's the correct term we're looking for here.
Edidi got far arena spawn, but immediately doesn't care. And is coming back to first.
There is, I believe, all 4 of Magnificent Registration corners. There's 3. I lied.
Crew is meeting an engineer north. He is sniper. He is going back to towers. He's actually falling back really far. This engineer can push up if he wants to. Londo doesn't know he's going to shoot behind him. Yeah, he's getting pinned right now.
It did take a little bit longer than probably could have been because Nightwing was very concerned with doves at corners, but now that pincer did happen for a second, it's just a trade of kills again. Start off with his map, and SK is going to make it 3-2 in favor for them as it takes out doves.
That was a really important kill from Didia. If Doves had won that, he could have gotten one more kill and then the flag touch. And now Doves has long instead. Should be coming in. They probably have to spawn back.
Yeah, there's 3 of MR towers, and one of them's dead. We're going to have trades again. Seems to be the name of the game.
Headshot Doves.
2 for 2 trades, and finally SK is going to pull ahead for the time being.
I mean, it's a general rule that on round side Mos Eisley, if you haven't gotten a flag touch by like the first 3 minutes, Darkies are coming in soon, so you're probably in trouble. Yeah,
I definitely agree with that. And finally, MR gets 2 in a row without any trades back. So Bose is actually sprinting up 3rd at the moment, but he does have 1 more, and it's Nightwing versus Bose here.
Now, I don't think SK would consider the strongest Darkie team.
That's 3 in a row for MR.
However, the teams that were like considered strong Darkie teams usually only had like 2, maybe 3 that were good. Rebels did get a touch. He is 3rd.
Yeah,
they get this kill.
It's just Nightwing, and he's in a 2-on-1. He's not going to create a kill out of that, and that's going to be a pretty strong pull. Spawn is coming in right now.
Fenny is stuck on north.
Bose yeah, so it's Yadu kind of.
Free.
Yeah, I believe this would be the first cap.
Let's go!
Oh, actually, he's just now making his towers. The snipers are behind him, but MR has gotten, I believe, 8 or 9 kills in a row. Finally, they're doing what they need to do on brown side. That's going to be a flag cast.
Yeah, much better so far. Crude is at flag from first already and can immediately retouch and pull.
Spawn's going to come in. Spinny is on this north side here. He's going to nade his exit. Who's just going to jump to a teammate 2-on-1 a day here.
Really clutch kill by Doves. He's going to pull it first to get away from the north guys. Bose is already Wookiee and is already pushed up far second. This is going really well.
Yeah, fine. This is the first kills SK's gotten, I feel like, 2 minutes. And that's going to be a tie game.
Adidia is first trying to get the angle, but is not going to see it. And an engineer's going to spawn right on him and destroy him. Yeah. Suddenly even up already. Not even 4 minutes, man.
They get it done before Darkies 2, so now I think at best what you could see is maybe just a 2-0 fallout where, you know, Rebels do what they need to keep defending. But I mean, even then, the Darkies haven't come in yet. I mean, the closest person is Nightwing, and he's on 7 points.
Yeah, they're pretty... This is a map where sometimes you want more points on a single player just to get a single Darkie out. That's a lot of pressure. It swaps people off of NG. And
I'm not going to say it's the bad thing now, but Adidia just got a double kill. So now he has the most points, but I have yet to see him play Darkie in a tournament match.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a release valve of like, okay, we finally have darkies, but if you don't have, if you can't just like throw 4 darkies at someone, is it that valuable?
Dubs gets
And
3
quite
kills
frankly-
first, and Crude actually supports him well to get another one. Dubs with the 4th in a row. Is this going to be a very fast 3-0?
They all spawn north, so he can just run first. He only has to
is
dodge one person
first.
first.
Yeah.
If he just hugs this side and then goes through 4, yep, and just hugs rectangle side. Nope, be going straight in between instead.
But the
One
kills
must
are
have called out
coming
the
in,
first dead.
so the closest one's going to be Svenny. Svenny is far north, but he's got a double hit in Ninja. It's not going to happen, and that's going to be the 3-0. Like, 1 cap lead now for Magnificent Registration.
So both teams picked terrible maps, apparently. Fantasy owners in shambles.
Dubs and Crude taking care of business that match, especially Crude 8-2.
Honestly, I thought that Londo did a really good job. He basically found a spot far pushed up on 3rd, and I think on at least 2 of the poles, maybe even the 3rd, he was just there supporting and kind of body blocking north and back spawn. And so he basically found his spot, and it worked really well.
Fantasy owners in shambles because Baron is not playing this match.
I think that SK probably wanted to show that their white side Moss is stronger than people are expecting with their Darkies. I think both Yadu and Svenny could probably carry Darky with both the Didia and Nightwing supporting on Sniper, but they didn't even get to Darkies, so I don't know if people are going to feel comfortable picking Moss into them, but they might still feel comfortable leaving it up now.
Yeah. You know, I don't know if everybody's going to be able to do what MR just did. So,
No.
I mean, at the beginning, it was close, right? There was a bunch of trades. It was looking good for Empire, and then there was this, like, 2 or 3 minute spree where they didn't even get a single kill. And then even then, after they got kills, they couldn't bring it back. Again, MR suddenly bounced back and was getting killing sprees. So,
Yep.
you know, that doesn't happen where Dubs and Crude pop off, and you have a much more even map.
Yeah. I think, I know I was celebrating Londo, but if you get a flag touch as Brown, and they still are spawning in like 4 seconds, you kind of have to spawn north. And the fact that they MR recognized that and always had someone on 3rd to kind of body block 1 or 2 people, so the flag runner could just go 2nd first.
Yeah.
Really smart.
All right, heading into the second half now. There's swaps, tides.
Nightwing spawned bridge and is hanging out by the droids just to see if anyone's coming, and there is someone coming.
Is it Londo, I guess? Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Crude was bottom ramp, and he didn't seem to be particularly checking. But if they have Londo, they can take the 1-on-1. They're probably not too worried about it.
He did win it.
Yeah, Nightwing wins it, so now MR's got to be careful. Crude wants to get up ramp, and he does get 1, but he's traded. Dubs is gonna be on the flag, and he is down.
And
as
Nightwing's
well.
on flag as well.
Yeah, but Nightwing's in a 1-on-1, I think. No, I don't even see Londo. Okay, Londo is here. He's got 5 seconds to make this work. And the
Meanwhile,
spawn's gonna
Yadu's
come in.
defending and spawn as well.
He's gonna get 1 off spawn. There's only 2 of them are in front of Nightwing at the moment. And Didia's coming for the support. It's just Londo.
Just run it through normal. Yep, they're spawning now. Check conference.
Oh, he was so slow. He doesn't even look at conference. He's just trying to get it out of here. Dubs is going to be, but Aditya, we were talking about Londo running interference. Aditya with great body blocking is going to guarantee his team a flag.
Sometimes it doesn't matter if you get the kills. You just have to be in their way long enough to get your player away.
Now Yadu's mid door, which is going to keep MR busy. He is in a 2-on-1, so he's got to be careful.
Man. They're running a clinic on this white side opener.
Yeah, and like we said, apparently teams just pick bad maps for each other.
Yep.
Can we reverse the map picks?
Yeah, maybe. Crude got the flag, but a second has come to stop him. So better response from SK so far.
Yadu has been a thorn in the enemy team's side on this mid to bridge side area. He keeps getting kills. Bose is finally going to trade him out, but that was such a long time. Did Crude make it into mid with flag? He did not.
No.
Thought he touched. Dumb. Great debt from Svenny. He's going to take Bose out at bottom ramp.
Londo is
But
definitely
another great debt from Crude takes Yadu out on the drop.
Londo has clearly been given the pinball stopper role of just spawn back and spin around and look everywhere to see if anyone's coming from the sides before he pushes out.
Pinball stopper roll. I like that roll. Keeping it.
That was
Oh,
Jet already from Nightwing. And I don't think anyone is running sniper yet on Brown. Crude would happily switch to it though.
he's off to a super rough start on this side. He's 1 in 5 at the moment.
Wow.
I will say for the last 2 or 3 minutes, SK has been contained to their topside ramp spawn. So CIS has had good pressure. They just have yet to make anything good off of it. And actually, I lied. Nightwing. It feels like either Nightwing or Yadu has been in this conference position as Nightwing got a double. He's going to make it back to flag. He's going to have the entire of MR on him, but
Here they come.
that's 4 angry red names in front of him. But he gets
Oh,
one.
what a shot.
That was an insane body.
Honestly, yeah, you just touch it and you run bridge door, and you hope that they don't snipe you from there.
Gosh, he was on injury on that kill. That's 3 in a row for MR. Make it all 4. Everybody's down for 8 seconds on SK.
Yeah, MR's bane so far in this entire match has been letting people get around them. Just not putting enough emphasis on clearing before pushing. Londo is destroying the droids to stop the jet in conference from restocking.
But
Kinda clever.
they're not on the jet anymore.
My god.
Look, Yadu's now in the middle of the map, keeping 3 of MR busy on top of him. He's gonna finally drop, but I mean, there's only 1 person from MR pushed up, and he's gonna get singled out. SK is doing so well at drawing multiple players from MR away, so they can't get a coordinated push.
It definitely feels like, I mean, you want your 2 best players, or at least your 2 most coordinated players, to kind of spearhead this. And Yadu and Nightwing have really done a good job of rotating their spawn locations, one after the other. And so you can't really, it's a lot harder to keep track of 2 people when they're swapping spawns than it is to know that 1 person's going to spawn bridge every time, and you'll see him every 30 seconds. If you don't see someone, yeah, sorry.
No, you keep going.
If you don't see someone for 30 seconds and you know they're coming, it's like, okay, I just need to do the check. I need to check the box, kill this guy, and then go back and do what I'm doing. But if you don't suddenly see them for a minute and a half, suddenly it's a lot easier for you to just kind of forget once, and that's all it needs.
Nightwing's turn to push here, and I mean, he's getting into the back spawn for the enemy. They don't even get the kill. He dropped from the top outside area, and they don't even get the kill on him. He's gonna touch. He's in a 2-on-1.
How does he get behind them so often?
He literally just dropped from the topside ramp, you know, the
It's amazing.
run, and they managed to get all the way to flag. That is 3 in a row for MR, and I think at least 1 or 2 for long, probably 1.
Dubs can probably touch and drop it. Yadu is back around.
So is Nightwing. Yadu, though, has dropped. This gets kind of volatile, but Nightwing with great support. Bose is doing the jump. I don't know if Nightwing's aware.
What a shot from Crude. Oh, and the one shot. What a shot from Yadu.
Where's Bose?
Back-to-back 1-shots.
Yadu's on a tear. Slide. Oh, Bose gets 2 dropped on him, and he doesn't even manage to get 1.
That's scary. In general, when you play on Mustafar, you kind of have to make the decision of who's going to be the one that pushes outside. It's a lot easier to drop outside than it is to drop from ramp
Yeah.
when you're pushing ramp. So do you put your strongest player that can win the 1v1? Or do you do a combination? You have to make that decision. And MR has been choosing Dubs and Crude to be their outside
Okay, this
pushers.
is a big moment right here. Dubs has made it up to the top of ramp, I think, with Londo in support. Yadu and most of the white side's dropping down this back of the ramp, but they're not getting any kills.
Hate to get the drop. He has to win this 1v1 though.
Two of the right side drop on them, both are NG, so they can't go back up immediately. It's onto Aditya, and I believe Svenny to get kills. Aditya does get one, which is huge.
The droids have seized our flag.
2 of them dropped the support though, yeah.
Yeah, they drop on the old. The spawn is going to come in, I believe. Nightwing might have long. Doves is dead. It's just Bo's close with flag. But Bo's gets run.
Dead.
That got a double kill.
Yes.
Now Svenny's got to run in, and this is a 2-on-1 at the moment. The dead's going to go wide. Crude's going to get
he
the
one-shots
kill.
him. That should be through.
The droids have dropped
What a
our
jump
flag.
shot!
Secure it now.
Oh my god, what a
Droids
stop.
have seized our
Yadu with
flag.
a double. Aditya's coming into mid, but a great debt from Bose. Bose nets himself a double, and I believe that might be a flag cap. It's all on to the Jets, and he does not get the kill.
That was so close. That was so close.
Point for the CIS. Damn.
Wow.
The Jet did stay alive for a long time. He does trade kills, and it's going to be a 1 flag lead again for MR after this incredible sequence.
Yep. SK was getting kills. They just didn't stop the flag, but that does mean they have map control now.
Yadu versus
So
Crude
they can
here
counter
on
push
bridge.
this. Long coming in. One might be down
The
long.
dead goes wide from Crude. Yadu does get in, but it is a pretty insane one shot. Thing that Crude was much needed.
Nightwing flew around.
The map does gets the kill.
There you go down though.
Does with the double in mid. Doves is finally coming back alive a bit. He was 1-5 to start this off. He's now 8-11.
I don't think MR has done a bridge push yet this game.
No, they've been. I mean, like this we said on the last time Mustafar was on, they did standard pushes on Whiteside. They seem to be doing standard pushes on CIS as well.
Yeah.
That's
what a
two.
jet.
Crude is down for long. Londo's in a pretty precarious position here as there's multiple members of SK pushing outside. Doves is going to try and get outside of himself. Aditya versus Doves here, pretty big fight. It does lose it. Yadu also went down, so there's no pressure for SK now.
No, Doves is outside. He tried to dead him out of the air. That would have been cool. But he is now kind of stuck on stairs.
This cycle through it. He dropped. Didn't even notice that.
SK's defensive priorities have been much better than MR's were on Whiteside.
Redux gonna come in again. MR wants to push ramp. They get past the nade, but that's all they've done so far, and that's a double kill for SK. They also have a push close to flag on the outside, but with the reinforcements now from SK, Svenny with a triple does not get the 4K.
It's okay. Like, at least they're coordinating, right? There was the call that I'm pushing out from under roof outside, so you guys need to pressure ramp right now.
Yeah.
It could have worked. They just didn't.
Now they're gonna have to play defense in their back. Spawn Bose does go down from short. Crude's gonna try and help here. Doves is down for long. It's only Crude and Bose in the back. Londo is also down. It's just the 2 members here for about 8 seconds.
Londo finally went bridge, but got shut down immediately.
Bose with a huge kill. Aditya's gonna push in through bridge side, however. Bose with a huge double. Great defense. And now Aditya's gonna be in a 1-on-2, and a very tough 1-on-2. He is dead. But Svenny and Nightwing are here, so it's not like MR is going to gain anything off this. They're still trapped in their back spawn.
Yeah, this has definitely not been the way that MR wanted Mustafar to go.
But, I mean, if Moss is a repeat, then they'll be perfectly happy with how the series went as Svenny kills himself. But it's a true.
True. SK has good snipers against Whiteside on Moss, though. And they are still up. MR is still up by 1 flag.
Yeah, it would require a pretty outstanding mock at this point from SK, which, I mean, the last mocks did not go that well from them.
True.
Crude's gonna get the kill on the Aditya bridge side. It almost, I mean, Yadu's on their flag, though.
The Separatist flag
Yes,
is
he
under
is.
Republic control.
That sniper coming
As
in
sniper.
clutch, but he is by himself.
The Republic has dropped the CIS's
I
flag.
don't know how he traded on the bows, but he traded on the bows.
I like the mindset that he had, though, of just immediately going to door, knowing that they're going to spawn. Because sometimes all you need is the 1 kill, and then you can just sprint jump past. And a sniper or jet, you're just gone.
Yeah. Close to another kill in the middle of the map. You do have Vinny. He's kind of isolated on the jet. He's down for about 10 seconds. Only 2 members of SK alive. Yadu is down the ramp as well. This is a big one-on-one. He wins the one. He is not going to get the second. He is down for long, but his team is alive.
It's still all spawned though. Kurd is outside. He's close to flag. I can't tell if I see him.
Doesn't see
yet.
the jet, and the jet's going to get him.
Sedge. Yeah, Londo is finally going bridge again. With 2 minutes left.
Second cap would be huge. Get that
They definitely see him though.
The
The problem with going bridge, if your team dies while you're pushing, like outside or something, then you know they're going to be back, and so they're going to see you bridge. Like ideally, a bridge push comes in when they've just pushed down off of the ramp or they've just dropped. And so it's hard to time sometimes. And they're just walling them off.
The fight for bridge control now. Or not bridge control, but mid. Who's going to win the first initial one? Actually, Crude is dead for long spawn. Both is in the middle of the map, but he's getting pinched between two. I honestly don't know how he's alive at the moment. He is going to go down.
Nightwing just jetted around.
It's a double kill, I think. Okay, 2 dead for long. It's just Crude and Rondo, and they're jumping onto a grenade.
Get to the door, get to the door.
They both spawn conference, so the both will be between the flag and its run. And Nightwing still hasn't made it, but that's a double kill. Both are dead for long. It's just both in the middle of the map. He's gonna get one. I think this could. It's a big kill on the Doves. 5 seconds left, and that's another double kill from Yadu. Huge double.
That should be through.
He is gonna.
It will take a while.
Yeah. If MR chooses to run outside, they can get pretty close. Oh my god, what a great kill from Aditya on Doves. The middle is covered by Aditya yet again in the flag cap for SK.
Amazing.
Looking for the third, but he doesn't even need help. Yadu and Aditya combined for 2 apiece. It's going to be a tie game with 40 seconds left in the map.
They still have pressure. They have enough time for a single attempt. Does get one, but another one spawns. That should be the map.
Yeah, there's not enough time. We will be tied at 5-5 going into map 4. So there will be there's no 4-0s.
I think this is like the first match I've ever casted that wasn't like a swipe. Yadu 26 and 16.
Yeah, pretty insane map.
Londo just left the game, so hopefully you still have those stats.
It does slog by web admin. So yes.
Okay.
Or something along those lines. I know Vishy has a way to access them.
Have fun, Vish. I really want to point out that last flagpole because I think it was the second time in like 5 minutes that Nightwing was able to get the flag from running around. The first time he didn't touch the flag and he just tried to clear. This time he just ran for bridge door and let his team push through normal to flank the guys that were pressuring him on that bridge door. And that's kind of sometimes what you need to do is you just need to take the chance at that point. You know they're coming in, you know you're going to have to kill some people, but at least you want to give yourself the opportunity of pinching them so that you can then at least try to pull it bridge side. And it worked that time. That was pretty good. Pretty good.
I 100% agree. Like we've been talking about this entire time, the problem for MR is people have been just getting past too easily. And it was either Nightwing or Yadu, and I think Nightwing made good on both times. You know, obviously the first time was unsuccessful, like you said, but the second time worked out great.
It looks like Baron has swapped in for Londo.
Aditya, Baron, Svenny, Doves, Bows.
It looks like Londo's internet might have died.
Oof. Oh, Yadu. Swap.
Currently, Svenny is rocking the Bester strat of spawning his rocket and having a schizophrenic seizure. And God, poor brain watching that. Well, a lot of SK has spawned as sniper, which is definitely their want, but obviously that's not typical for brown side pushes. Off spawn, off rip.
Now, does it change the landscape at all that Baron is now in over
Londo is a stronger white brown side Moss sniper, but it is they are on white side, so Baron is probably the stronger darky.
I agree with that, I think. We'll see.
Nightwing is immediately going arena.
Did
he spawn sniper?
Baron is watching for it on NG, so Nightwing's got a pretty hard fight ahead. I think he's actually just going to go through arena, not even take the one-on-one.
I think you take that trade.
Yadu versus Crude on Nighthawk, and I believe Yadu is on Engineer.
Baron can easily get headshot right here. He's not careful.
Benny for first blood. Trade
Oof.
though. Yadu, it's a two-on-two trade, but the last guy has a lot of pressure on him in first lane, and it's not just Yadu up, but Yadu is pushed up north, so MR has to play back, play defensive.
They do see him.
Yeah, he's gonna get spawned on as well. Dubs wants to make
Honestly-
this jump, and that's
Honestly, a
self-back.
great trade. He says sorry, but that is totally fine. You take the short for short. Because it lets your team push up once again, get control
Look
past
at
4
where
pointers.
Nightwing is. Dubs though has spotted him.
Yes, he has.
He has a knack for winning these kinds of fights, though. That's the curse.
Yadu is now playing sniper too, and Aditya is swapping back to sniper. So they're running 2 or 3 snipers on this brown side opener.
Yeah. I mean,
I do not agree.
the silver lining I'm trying to look for here is if you do double team an NGS snipers, you can kill him quite quick. The problem is double teaming in 4-on-4 is inherently harder than like a 3v3. So, you know, I don't know if they'll make it work out. We'll see though. Bose is going to take out Yadu, proving that, you know, once I said it's hard to collapse on engineers in 4-on-4. Bose with the double.
It's definitely a case of playing comfort or playing what's most effective. What the most effective class is at the moment, right? In the power rankings, we talked about class flexibility and how you can adapt your class to where you need to be on the map. I'm not sure if SK is doing that so far.
Bose is in the back spawn. He does have 3 angry red names around him.
Dubs is just in front.
Huge
2
kill from Nightwing.
Empire in front. Crude is in their back spawn.
So, one thing I will say so far, MR is doing better than SK did is they're focusing their kills onto the Darky player. Doves has 8 points at the moment, which is the highest.
Yep.
And they make it 10.
Yeah, this is gonna be scary. Now, if there's ever a team that could respond well to Darkies with their snipers, it will be SK in this tournament.
Fair. Yes.
Which is probably was a lot of the mindset going into this.
have
for the pick.
taken
I
the
didn't even
rebel
consider it
flag.
at the moment, but Baron is also fragging off. He's on 10 points. He's looking for his, you know, his 6. He could be the first to get Darky for MR, and he does play it, but both of the guys on 10 points die, so
Yep.
excuse everything I just said.
And Svenny is dead as well. Bose is still by their flag. Yadi knows he's there. I would suggest running behind flag and stalling until Dubs can rotate again.
He's convinced Yada's on the ground, but he was not. That's another self-pack.
Self-pack in that situation is always correct. Baron is in their front spawn, gonna get spawned on most likely.
Has Darky now. We have reached that breaking point.
He has the points for it.
I mean,
But he's at their flag.
Yeah, he's not going to be able to swap, but now that he's dead, there you go.
Yeah, he may have just decided. I'm spawning as Darky anyways.
Yadu is the closest one to Wookiee for his team. He's on 10 points because he did get a flag kill. He's also the only one right now net buff.
Benny is behind arena and is close to flag. And no one knows he's there. He is behind market now.
Rose is going to be down for 8 seconds as well.
Prude has finally checked behind market, but didn't see him.
Yeah, this corner's hard to read. It's off the map, so it's very hard to read. And actually, Svenny is going to get a free touch. if he does touch.
The rebels have our flag.
Okay, 2 of them are down. 3 of them are down. They're all down for 6 seconds. There's only 1 player alive, and it's Engineer third lane. This is an insane pull now for SK.
Wow.
The kills come in at the perfect time.
Wow. That patience was so good. SK are sneaky little shits. Let me tell you.
Yadu gets a double as well. So, I mean, it's a flag lead now for SK, and you're almost halfway through this map.
I have a strong suspicion that SK have really good sense of where everyone on the other team is, because their timing on some of these pushes have been really good. That requires good like communication of positioning for your opponents, or luck, but they've done it like 4 times already.
Most of it was on Mustafar, but we just saw it finally on Mos Eisley as well. And, I mean, Che just pointed out in chat, Baron got to 10 points. He's been there for about 3 minutes. Hasn't gotten a single kill since.
Unfortunate.
I mean, he's on Sniper versus Engineer now. Nightwing is on the opponent's flag.
The rebels have our flag.
He can just pull it third.
He's gonna have this Sniper on him. He makes it into first lane, though.
He will just swap back to second in a
I think
second.
he has the Darky in front of him now. Or, actually, I think another Sniper. Cruz is gonna be on Sniper as well.
He's pinned. He's just waiting for teammates if they can show up.
2 kills
They
for...
could have 2
kills,
3
3 kills for SK. It's just Crude alive. And I believe that is actually gone. They're all dead for 7 seconds except for Crude. The team is here, and that's going to be a 2 flag lead in the last map for SK.
Ooh. It's working out for him. The opening did not work, but that first sneak flag, the positioning for MR has just been all over the place since then.
Yeah, Dubs is going to be between on Darky. There is definitely more than enough time for a comeback, but there's going to have to be a pretty drastic change. I mean, Bose is on 4 kills. He is not close to Darky yet. And Baron is still on 10 points as well. Crude just got his 5th kill of the match. The only person that has Darky is Dubs, and it's been like that for, well, now 7 minutes. Crude, though, is on a bit of a tear. He has now gotten 2 Darky.
Wow, what a whip shot. That's going to get clipped. He is in their backspawn.
There was 2 dead now for long for SK. This could be the turnaround here.
2 of them in oh, Dubs, how did he die from
We
behind?
have taken
What a
the
nade from
rebels'
Svenny.
flag.
He will take it normal.
Yeah, it's all on to Baron. I think he's going to have Wookiees spawning on him. There is plenty of SK
Oh, he is
now with
behind.
Wookiees. Yep.
He is just stalling. He's going to run to the corner.
He's on a nade.
The
Oh my
Empire
god.
has momentarily lost the rebels'
Benny
flag.
is once again behind Arena.
And I mean, at this point, does MR even look for it? Baron spawns there, but he gets the kill. But with that being said, now Crude and Dubs should both be close. Oh, no, Dubs is in the front spawn. It's a one-on-one.
Crude is back-ish. Yeah, he does know he's there. He's gonna jet on him, but if he dies right here, it's for long.
He gets the
Oh.
kill. Huge kill. Shooting
In the
bodies.
pistol for good measure.
Yeah.
That was risky. It was a risky timing to go for it. Generally, I would go for it around 9 seconds ahead.
The rebels' flag.
So if you die, you still get quick.
Dubs is gonna touch. But I mean, he's kind of in no man's land right now. With Wookiees.
Crude is here. He is probably at a jet now, though.
Hey, he's pinched between 2 Wookiees. He's gonna drop. It's not, the support isn't enough. Bose is still on 8 points.
Yeah, not a strong game. And we were looking for Bose to have a really strong showing.
As soon as I say that, he's got Darky now.
Yeah, there's the triple.
6.5 minutes left. I mean,
Those
there's
will all be
time.
quick. That Wookiee just blitzed that Darky. Bose was the one who needed to touch.
Oh
The
my
Wookiee has gotten
god!
2.
Nightwing coming so
and 3.
massive in defense. What a 1-on-3!
Wow. They both flew like towards flag as if they were going to be the ones to touch it with Bose on the roof. I mean, that's obviously Bose's touch. He's the only sniper there.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't fly for the Wookiee. They weren't looking for
Yep.
it.
They needed to kill the Wookiee and up, get in your flag. And Bose needed to step up. Unfortunate. I mean, it's hard. It's not a good position to attack.
It's Finney, with these arena pushes, is now keeping 2 Darkies busy. And
They
it
did
did
get
there
off
for
the
the
long.
support. He's gonna get 1. Just 1.
They can definitely get into the back spawn again. They just gangbang to Wookiee. They will get a
We
touch.
have
Pull
taken
it
the
normal-ish.
rebels' flag.
Poor Nightwing doesn't get the that's Yadu down for
Oh
long.
god!
Empire has voluntarily
That's
lost
the problem with
rebels'
running
flag.
immediately towards normal. Is if you get spawned on, you're pretty much out of luck.
Yeah, they touched with 3 seconds on
Empire
spawn.
has seized the rebels'
Just run it
flag.
behind then, you know? Don't run it towards
Yep,
normal.
yep.
Baron's gonna get the touch.
We have taken
Oh,
the
and the
rebels'
TK.
Gonna TK
flag.
dubs.
This is the warm-up game for Baron. Unfortunately, they're just gonna spawn. Now he's gonna have to deal with 3 more Wookiees.
They don't spawn on him, thankfully.
Nice.
It's a sniper behind him. That sniper's not gonna stop. He does get him.
He did get him. He's still just tap dancing around this Wookiee. The Wookiee is 1 shot from dead. Oh,
I
he
mean-
got him.
Voluntarily lost the rebels'
I thought about
flag.
this yesterday, right? When I was playing against the team, I was picked as Darky, or as Wookiee, and the Darkies kept looking for pistols. They like even got close to me. And
Those duplicitous
I'm not saying the
rebels
shock would have
have
changed the
taken
outcome of that
our
1-on-1,
flag.
but it's a guaranteed kill. Pistol might tank. Go with the
Doves
shot.
is close to towers. No one had the shot on him.
Scum have dropped our flag.
Yeah,
He is
during
through towers.
During my little tirade there, Crude's in for support as well, but the first shot misses. He finally connects. There's only a Wookiee at rectangle, and we might see a 1-cap game now, it looks like.
He is running north because Nightwing had the shots from behind rectangle. So this will take a while to get there, and they still need 2 more to win.
True.
But it should be clear.
If they do tie, by the way, we have overtime.
Ooh. I've never casted in overtime.
Point for the Empire.
There is the kill, but again, Bo still doesn't have Darky. He would have liked those points.
We have mines now on the Rebels flag. Nightwing getting kind of crafty here.
Doves literally could have TK'd himself to give Bose the points.
Oh,
And he
Crude
still
just
would
ran
have
right
got
by
Darky.
rocket. I thought it was going to be a rocket kill, but not quite. Crude has to be low, though. He is. He's on 90 health.
Here comes the spawn. He can't touch it.
Empire
Okay,
has
there's
seized
only
the
Nightwing
rebels'
alive.
flag.
Oh,
Aditya spawn front. That's signature Aditya. He gets the kill from between, but it is just Aditya. Live Aditya gets a second. And he will
must
have
have barely
enough.
had that angle.
He buys time for his team to make spawn. Actually, it was Yadu. No, let's Aditya. I'm trolling.
Looking at Aditya's, the flag is barely in vision. He got him right at the end. From in between. He clearly spawned looking for that in between angle and just barely hit it.
Crude with the solo push into back spawn. Baron lands on Octagon.
Then was out of jets.
Ran around frantically and finally ended up dropping. Goes versus
Yep.
Yadu here. Yadu's gonna drop on him and not gonna get that kill.
I haven't seen SK really make a committed push in the last like 5 minutes.
Yeah, they've definitely been playing solo defense. You had a couple arena pushes for Spinny, but I feel like it's been a while since we've seen that now.
4 Darkies that are all competent. It's going to be difficult to get out.
This does go down for short, so it is just Crude close at the moment.
And Aditya is loving this in-between spawn and just chilling there.
Like I said, it's signature Aditya. If you're playing against Aditya on Moss and Brown side, he will always spawn front and he will go between. Especially if the enemy team has pressure. That's a TK.
The shortest path for Empire is to go spawn north and then jet towards towers-ish area. And so if you're not sending at least one person to front spawn to deal with it, then that guy kind of has free reign for a while.
There's a Darky in the front spawn for MR right now. Trying to take care of the rebels that will spawn there. Bose is between, but defense so far has been pretty strong. I think the close.
Dove's got one for long.
But he's not looking for Yadu on the top ramp. It does get traded though. There's 3 dead for now.
They're
We have
kind
taken
He's not
the
gonna-
rebels'
He's running
flag.
it between.
Ooh, that's long on Aditya.
He's going Cantina. The front spawner's dead.
They spawn as Wookiees. They are really slow. There's one sniper that spawned front that can peel around.
And he's
Baron is
there
going to run into a
already.
sniper.
And Doves is dead. Baron's by himself at Cantina.
He's going to try to get inside.
He's dead.
Empire
Oh,
has
no.
momentarily lost the
What a bummer.
rebels' flag.
I'm not entirely sure about that pathing. Crude's gonna get a
If they
double
didn't
in the front
recognize
spawn.
fast enough, it was okay. Because they spawned as Wookiees. They were
We
never going to
have
check.
Gets the
taken
touch.
the rebels' flag.
But I mean, the flag's still in no man's land.
Yep. Where'd he go? If you were sniper, this would be fine. As
If
Darky
he
is
can
hard.
stay alive long enough, however, this could get huge. Last 40 seconds of the map.
Baron's jetting now.
He wins the
Got
one-on-one
one.
onto Aditya. He's gonna run.
There's a bunch of Wookiees in his way, but he's going to make it towards Arena. Dubs with a huge double. Dubs does get traded. It's just Nightwing right now, and he's not going to get the kill.
That's got to be through.
That to be through. It's going to be a sprint up first, but Dubs is already here, so never mind. There isn't a sprint. There is with Dubs behind.
Oh, they have to watch the angle on first.
Dubs gets it. That's a tie game, and we're going to OT.
Wow.
Score 1
Wow.
for the
Fantasy owners rejoice.
Fantasy owners rejoice.
Did they get points for fantasy for overtime?
That's a Fishy and Dubs question. I don't handle that at all. I believe
I
so.
don't know if it does. I don't remember if it did last year.
Jay says OT does not count.
Fantasy owners in shambles.
And Dark Rider's agreeing. I'm pretty sure it doesn't because that would kind of buff. You would want to go OT every single time, right? If you're playing for fantasy points.
True. Svenny had a really rough map frag-wise, but did have that extremely clutch kill, or flag pull.
All right.
Doves was fragging out real hard. Only one person on SK was positive. But they still neutralized the map.
What a series we are witnessing.
Match number 3. Let's go.
Hello?
Hello?
Welcome.
That was exciting.
It was? Alright, so we just banned down to one map, yeah?
Yes, it's a coin flip who goes first. So you guys will need to RPS again.
Is there a Dave graphic for tiebreakers?
There is not. We did not consider that, sadly.
Absolutely unbelievable.
Nightwing, you can go first. I am going to post the map list now. Give me a second to take out your bans before you guys trade. Which map would you like to ban first, Nightwing?
The Necro.
Okay. And Doves, your ban.
There you go.
And Tandem.
Okay. Doves, your ban.
Let me look at the list. We'll ban Uda.
Okay. Nightwing, your ban.
And Coruscant.
Okay. Doves, your ban.
Kick W.
And Nightwing, your ban.
Hold on.
Okay.
We'll ban Moss.
Okay. And Doves, which one would you like to ban last?
Wait a second.
Oops, I screwed up.
We'll ban Mustafar.
Okay. I have to remember how I do side choice. I believe the loser gets it.
We'll take white then.
Okay. Server will be going up. Same details. Best of luck to both teams.
All right.
Java's Palace for a tiebreaker. I think this is good for MR. But that being said, It's considering how they looked on Mustafar, I'm not entirely sure because Jabba's can be a very confusing map. And Raw might be AFK.
No, but my mic is muted. As I was saying to the ether, when you have your own map pick in the pool and you ban your own map pick in tiebreakers, clearly you think that something isn't going well.
Yeah.
And there are certain similarities between Mustafar and Jabba's.
Yeah, I think it's a more confusing map. Well, can be. Obviously, the setup itself is straightforward, but with the elevation changes, and even to a certain extent with how far flag is away from, the cap zones, I think it can get very confusing very fast. And I don't think it's it could be a good thing for SK considering how well they have been managing to get behind and outposition MR so far.
They do have a stronger close quarters player in Baron than they did with Londo. And I think Baron can help with some of the shot calling, or at least comms. That'll be beneficial. So we'll see. Generally, you need Jabba's requires one really strong 1v1er and one or two really strong death throwers. And if you have that, you'll be okay on Jabba's.
Do you think it's also worth noting, I completely forgot about it till now, timer's 10 minutes.
Right. Less time with specs.
Yep. And on top of that, it can sometimes feel faster paced because, you feel like you don't have a lot of time to make things happen. So we'll see if that plays a factor into it as well.
Yep. I do think that, boy, I'm tired. What was I saying?
I don't know, you said I do think that,
yeah, and then I forgot.
They do play both sides, yes.
When we saw SK play Moss on brown side, our instinct was to see more NGs than we saw, right?
Yeah.
So of all maps, Jabba's probably isn't one that they consider a comfort pick.
Well, for sure. I think that is the case. But, both teams elected to ban their map choice. Obviously, both teams had rough showings on their map choice. So
Yep.
it kind of makes sense. But the interesting thing for me is I think it was SK that banned Coruscant. And I feel like they could be a decent Coruscant team. So it does surprise me a bit because if they're looking for a hybrid map, obviously I don't think MR is going to leave any of the sniper maps in the pool. They banned them out. Maybe gamble a bit on the Coruscant pick. You get more snipers in that way. Obviously specs do play a major role. So maybe that's why.
I'm sure we could ask them after the match.
Indeed, we could.
It's over. Oh.
I forgot to set the timer, so I had to change the timer and end the game.
That was a fast match. I was thinking, I remember what I was going to say. I remembered.
Nice.
I was literally going to say that the average time for a Jabba's match is usually a lot smaller. I think it probably has one of the lowest average times of any map in the pool, other than maybe Tantive, but I think Jabba's might even be lower than that. And so, of all the maps in the tiebreaker pool, I suspect the 10-minute will have the least impact on Jabba's.
Yeah. Definitely makes sense. You're looking for MR to have a strong showing here. I did swap with the...
Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think this could go either way. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a blowout, but I also wouldn't be surprised if it was close.
Well, for some reason isn't working. Nice.
I'm a little bit concerned about MR's fragging, but that may have just been Bo struggling on Moss. Likewise, SK's route to victory in the previous maps was sneaky pulls and succeeding with map awareness. And Jabba's doesn't have that many sneaky routes that you have.
Yeah, like the thing with Jabba's is you can create more chaos and lose yourself in that chaos, right? With the, like I was talking about with the elevation change, but that is the biggest thing that they have there. Crude, Aditya, Baron, Yadu, Bows.
6 of 8.
Yeah, Baron, Bows. Did it work? It doesn't look like it's working. Why is swap not working?
Maybe just reload it.
I might just stop the server.
Yeah. Maybe something about the timer switch bug something out. Farewell, server.
Technical issues on a BCL match, who would have guessed?
I see that the chat is giving me shit for not picking a winner. In which case, I predict that one of them will win.
Insane.
Yeah. I don't know. I could see it going either way.
I'm gonna go with I'm gonna put my foot down. MR wins this.
Okay, I'll pick SK then.
All right, we're going
have a
opposite
grand
side of
old
the
time.
desk.
Yeah.
I think this 100% in the end favors them because they got onto a map that's fairly straightforward. So I'm gonna say that it's MR win.
It's straightforward, but I think SK overall was out fragging on Mustafar.
Yes, MR is white first.
I'm coming.
Slowpoke.
I'm also hungry.
Yes, the timer is 10 minutes. I can sympathize with that. It's almost 3 o'clock here. Well, 45 minutes till, I guess. Not almost, but...
So it's closer to 2? Boy, it's close to 6. It's also closer to 5. And still closer to 4.
Fair enough. Hey, it's noon for you. I don't want to hear it.
But by definition...
you are nowhere close to 3.
12:17. Gonna eat some lunch. Gonna walk this dog. Have a grand old time.
Sounds like a very nice Sunday.
Do some homework.
The battle is in our control.
All right, let's see if the restart fixed things and I can swap players now. That'd be amazing.
Survey says.
Bose is the only one so far. There's Finney.
We could just restart the server enough times so that everyone gets on their team.
Wait, Finney said it worked. But Bose didn't get swapped.
He swapped now.
Okay, it worked. We did it. Yes. Fist pump.
Let's go! Oh, Jesus Christ!
We can finally start this overtime as Finney gets a triple kill and warm up. He's ready.
Quad. Doves kills Crude in retaliation.
Yeah, he's not even gonna kill the guy killing his team. I don't care about that.
It's like, if there was ever a spot that you want to practice trying to climb during warm-ups, Spiral's not a bad spot to work on.
You know what I'm a fan of doing, even though it doesn't work as often as it does anymore because people expect it, but doing the det from the lip there, so it makes it up over the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
It's much more common than it used to be. Back in 2019, people didn't... Maybe they knew about it, but didn't expect people to be using it. So...
All NGs for Sis. One sniper for White. He gets up.
But
He
Yadu
fails.
Makes it past the grenades.
Yeah. And
Yadu
gets taken out.
Gets the kill. And Yadu goes straight to flag. So...
Dove screwed up his det.
Straightforward setup I was talking about.
Controls the flag.
Not so much.
Yeah, Yadu's thrown a complete wrench into it. Now he does have actually, Aditya went complete flank. This could be a early flag.
Yeah, they could just be in already.
Cruden's the only one in front. He has swapped to the NG. Doves is now close, which is huge, and the det is not going to connect from Yadu. He's in a bad spot.
We have lost
And he's
the
going to go
flag.
down. So the crisis averted for MR. Pretty big fight, though, that Oscar wins on stairs is going to let him break out as Aditya drops.
You are not happy with where you have the flag currently, though, as MR.
Yeah, I mean, SK gets out of stairs.
Okay, they did make it.
And yeah, MR's got to play basically keep away at the moment.
He actually did throw the first one short, Yoda. It was just slightly too short. And he was able to slip past it.
Bose and Crew combined for 2. But Crew does end up getting traded. Doves is close with this flag. But Bose with a double.
Wow.
Okay, we're about 2 minutes later than we thought, but they made the setup work.
Yes, they did. But I think in a way that they don't want. Doves has the flag, and he is ideally the one that is flanking. So they're gonna have to rely on...
That's not good. It takes out his teammate for long. Oscar is also down for long. It's just 2
Might
members
be
of
a cap.
SK alive. And yeah, I mean, Aditya's trying to fight the guy that doesn't have
It
the
is.
flag, and it's gonna be an early lead for
Wow.
MR.
Unfortunate. Very unfortunate for SK. They made an SK. Sag. Who could have foreseen? They wrote it in their own stars.
It's insane to think that it started almost as a SK cap, and then MR does manage to get this turned around.
Jabba's.
Yeah.
Jabba.
Bose is gonna head towards the flag here. He's gonna get the touch. Yadu's on the flank.
Control the flag.
Yado is on the flank. Bose is bringing it to top ramp. They have a lot of pressure on stairs already. Yadu came back.
Aditya, by the way, has negative 10 points for that TK. So
Oh,
he's not your Magna player, but he is not going to be anywhere close to it anytime soon.
right.
Does go down for the longest one.
Both Dubs and Bose are gonna be jet viable if they want it. Bose needs one more point, but that will come. Dubs is dealing with Yadu in his own spawn.
Dude gets Nightwing for short.
They can pressure down off of that.
This kid's
One person
playing
goes
such a
tunnel.
risky setup as Yadu goes down for long.
Dubs has a long way to rotate though.
But Bose looks like he might even want to go tunnel with the flag. Nightwing could be left in the 1-on-2. He does turn back around. Gonna try and
Watch
play
that from
numbers up.
Nightwing.
Oh, what a huge double kill, but the flag still gets in. The Didn't use
That
a
was
net.
close. No, he didn't. He tried to det rush him right outside of it, but even if he had gotten it, I think someone else would have retouched.
Yadu's gonna get up the staircase, but the damage has been done as there's now a 2-cap lead for MR.
Realistically, SK needs a cap in this one to feel comfortable going into the next side. We do have a jet come out from Bose.
Yeah, but Nightwing's gonna get one. It is only the one. But it's trade
SK
kills.
really are not fragging well.
Yeah,
They get a little bit mustard.
Baron gets Nightwing on Spiral. It is a good trade from Spinner, though.
Controls the flag.
Here come some kills, but Bose is just trading them out.
But that being said, they do have control of Spiral now. Crude and Bose are down below.
Nightwing is very far. Yadu is on the flank. He is here already as sniper, so he is throwing nades in to try to deal with the jet.
I think he may
Ideally,
have
he would
gotten
be-
tagged.
None of them. Oh no, Nightwing has enough for Magnet, but I don't know if he plays it much.
He does a little. Not a lot, but Baron does go down for short.
Long. I think we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
He's
No, he
in.
made it. Yep.
And Yadu is down for long.
Yadu was going for the guy who was camping the engineer instead of the jet that was firing at
Who
him.
is Nightwing alive?
He has full health.
He finally goes down. Oh, that wasn't a double dead. Spinny gets one, but just the one. And Bose is flanked on Raincore.
Bose just shot himself.
He did. And he's dead.
Farewell.
He is down for long. So there's only 3 of the Republic up. Now, Nightwing does have a long ways to run on flank.
He did swap for stamina though.
Yadu's gonna go long on the sniper.
Kind of like it. There's an engineer. Crude is just bum rushing him with 5 ping and dies.
What a call. SK's trying to make something happen. They're getting hyper aggressive now. One's gonna go down. There hasn't been a trade of kills yet. Adeya's looking for the push, but Spinny's down as well. That is 3 in a row for
Get
MR.
pick up. They are just gonna bum rush him.
And that is 4 in a row. So the setup that SK had is gone. And it's actually, they're gonna get close.
Yes, they are.
Don't
He
know
might
if he'll
just
be out
jump
right
it.
in. This
If he had one.
Oh my god, what a mortar! Yadu is interesting, and that's still on the sniper, but that's a double kill for SK. And the flag is trying to run back up the ramp.
They are really fortunate that White are the ones who touched that. If Brian had touched that, they could have ran that short. Well, Dove is already here, so he must have gotten it quick.
Yeah. But he's down again to the same magnet that killed him the first time.
Benny Magna, one of the best.
It's said. It is known. And there's a magnet in tunnel as well, so now the MR guys
Oh,
are trying to
another
back
TK.
up, but it is the double kill for Spenny that's gonna negate the TK, thankfully.
What a fun match. This has been fun to watch.
2.5 minutes left. What's the reset timer? Is it 2 minutes on flag of holding it? Or 5?
Can't remember.
I
But
think
Baron
it's-
is on the flank.
I think it's 2, and they've definitely had it for a solid minute. No, it's not. It's definitely not 2. I'm trolling.
I feel like it's closer to 5.
Yeah, I'm trolling. I don't know what I'm
Baron
talking
jet
about.
rushes for quick for both of them.
Perfect. Crew's telling somebody to blow the dead that's on the staircase.
Who is holding flag? Crude is holding flag.
Yep.
Doves is still holding stairs. Doves should be the one flanking.
It's 4 minutes. So there you go.
There you
They,
go.
they will have flags to the end of the map. I'm pretty sure that should have been.
Yeah. Oh, bye. What a shot. They have 2 Magnas on defense. This is hard to pick
And
through.
then it's now a double kill for SK. MR is going to get aggressive up the stairs. It is a hard push, but Crude doesn't immediately get a kill. Crude's been backed up. Great Dead's going to take out one. Yadu apparently killed himself, but
One
Spinny with
shot.
yet another kill on the Magna. Make it 2.
Oh my god.
Spinny looking for the 3K. He doesn't
How did that
quite
not
get
kill
it,
him?
and that's going to be a trade of kills as Bose gets the touch.
Wow.
Bose
I can't believe that Magnum
Bose
didn't
gets
kill
the
him.
touch and comes in clutch. I'll be here all week.
Yep.
Yeah, he's gonna drop it. He gets the touch. I imagine somebody drops after him. Yeah, Doves gets the kill, but the flag is now in Raincore with a minute left in the map.
I think MR is perfectly satisfied with just leaving it in there. if he
Yeah, I
wants to,
think
but
they're
he
just
pulled it
gonna
out.
cap it. It's a double kill. The spawn's gonna come in.
Now,
They do
Two
get
through?
the kills.
so close. Nightwing has it. He
He's
is
gonna
running
get
it upstairs.
Yeah, he's gonna run into Bose.
And just Bose.
Bose is on Jet.
Jet.
That can sometimes catch people unawares, but
2 more coming.
great nades. He might end up dropping here. There's 3 of them are in front of him. The debt is not even gonna be in a particular.
We only have
spot.
30 seconds.
And he does drop it. I imagine Doves drops after him. He does. Now Doves could be out of position at this point. They could try and press numbers at this.
Oh! They have 20 seconds.
It's a 3 on
They
3.
have no choice other than to bum rush it through the jet.
Spinny's
And
dead.
it's so hard. It's so hard to do.
It's now a 4 on 2.
10 seconds.
And
he goes.
here we go. That's,
Yep.
I mean, it was an impossible task. We will end with a
Yep.
2-0 for MR. And now SK has to bounce back.
Is there double overtime?
I don't believe so. I think we enter tiebreak scenarios after that.
Okay. Where is the...
Maybe it is double overtime. You think I should know this, but...
You might want to scroll down to the bottom of the screen. Because Adidia has -5 points at the end of this one. -5, 2, and 7, unfortunately.
Yeah, very
Because of that TK on the flag. Well...
Yeah, we just go again. I was lying.
Oh my god. You're welcome, Vishy. I got you.
Remember your trading and fight.
I've never seen somebody... well, maybe... I mean, not in a tournament match is what I'm trying to think of. I don't think I've ever seen somebody in a tournament match end with negative points.
He... didn't do well. I think he can do better.
Excellent analysis.
Well, let's see if SK has a better white side start than... I mean, if you're SK, that brown side start was pretty good. And they couldn't capitalize on it. So we'll see if their white side start is better. No, they can do it.
Yeah, I mean, if you just manage to get a better setup, you're already off to a better start than MR managed to, right? So we'll see if they can do that.
Who do we predict is going to be their sniper? Yadu is in the warm-up.
I think he's the ideal candidate for it. He was playing sniper a lot, even on the brown side, a lot relatively for this map. So, and he had pretty decent effectiveness from that. So. All right, could be entering into the last half. Half, quarter, half, whatever you prefer.
Pull it together.
Spawn's coming in.
Yadu is the sniper.
Yep, Yadu on the sniper. If anybody manages to get out here.
Crude is flanking on sniper
and
too.
Nobody is gonna break out for MR here, so yeah, the double
there are two people on the flank.
Double flank's gonna be massive. Oh, Baron survives.
The flag is under Republic control.
Yadu has flag, Crude misses jump, but he is sniper on the flank, so it will be sniper versus sniper flag duel.
Dubs is gonna get...
No, he dropped it.
Dubs
He
gets
dropped
a double.
flag. He is through flag, he is in their spawn. Do they know that he
but
dropped?
They're here. Yep. And
Oh.
that's a very good shot from Baron. That's gonna keep anything crazy from happening. Crude is... Did they take this short? No, they're gonna go up top.
No.
Crude is in the... Like, okay, he's gonna go back up spiral. He was, like, in their spawn almost. But he was on sniper, so...
This is not a... Okay, they do get to destroy Nightwing's entire existence.
What an interesting start to this map. Everybody was everywhere, and
Yeah.
brown side comes out on top. Well, the Bose is down for 5. Great debt from Doves to trade. Might finally get to see the sniper go long haul here.
After all that, I think you're pretty happy if you're MR.
Crude, I feel like Crude should be going long haul. Sniper at long range, grenades. I feel like it's, you know, kind of the setup for long haul. I could be wrong.
Yeah, it gets hard because when the NG pushes you, you're just screwed.
Yeah, but
it's
I don't
not
know
like
how
it's good on
effective-
Spiral either.
Yeah, I don't know how effective you are on Spiral is the thing. He's the closest person, and he's the one that has the lowest health. Spinny also gets a double kill from long spawn, has the sniper in front of him. Crude does trade it out. And Bose also gets Nightwing. There's 2 dead for 10 seconds. And Yadu's still close. Yadu's dead. He's self-deaded. It's all onto Aditya, and he is not going to be good for the second. And that is a guaranteed tie for MR now.
Wow. Got in just in time. Very clutch. Well, let's see if SK can get the tie. And the tiebreak again. In which case we will probably just come back to Jambas, will we not?
Well, no. We don't let them play the last map that we played.
Steps out the flag.
Gotcha.
MR is going to once again get a flag touch. SK can't buy a ounce of control if they could try.
Yadu and Aditya are both going long haul. while Crude has flag on Spiral. One of them fell back, so it is still only 3 defenders right now. They got one of them.
Spinny's down for
2v2 at
long.
Spiral.
3v2 now. Does
3v2. They should just pressure this. Go!
Should be looking for the kill onto Aditya, but a great dead actually goes short from Nightwing.
Yadu is going to be behind them on Spiral now.
Duns gets the kill for long, but it's traded. And that's it.
There's the
They
cap.
have guaranteed the win.
There they go. They had to go then before Yadu could rotate around. And they did. Very well played by MR. I think as we both predicted that they would probably come out on top on this tiebreak.
You seem to always change your prediction here.
I have never done that in my life. I did it for content.
Did it for content. Bo spawned and immediately went on flank, so I mean, the control SK has now is very fragile if Bose gets even more.
Yeah. I do like that with, like, 4 relogs to the server that Yadu still has the wrong tags.
Bose got the kill I was talking about, so now SK is trapped. They have to make a decision. Looks like the decision is to go aggressive on the defenders that are by flag. But Spinny is in no man's land at the moment. Yadu's trying to get a flag cap.
Public has dropped a flag.
They
They do
don't
not.
get it. Or actually,
They can just run it quick. Yeah, they're running it short now.
And that's a triple kill for MR? Yeah, but the spawn should come in. Nightwing should
Just
be
barely. Just barely. He could still run it.
No.
Yep, made it.
And, wow. All right, that is a 6-0 in overtime for MR.
Dominant.
Yeah, we went from a very close match to not close at all.
Not close at all. Wow. They are certainly happy about that tiebreak pick then. SK probably not as much.
Okay, there we go. We got everybody on the board.
They did. SK did ban Jabba's. That was their first ban during the pick and ban phase, and they left it up in tiebreaks.
True.
So maybe they thought because of their good performance on Mustafar that it would translate onto another smaller map like Jabba's, but that was not the case.
All right.
Well played by MR.
Indeed. Now we'll see if we get some interviews here. Hello, Doves.
Hello.
Went from very close to you guys absolutely slaughtered.
Yeah, I mean, they banned Jabba in regular time, so I was really surprised that we got it. But yeah, I'm happy to play Jabba's. Well, I don't enjoy the map personally, but I'm happy that our team's good on it. So,
I mean, okay, so let's we'll back up now that we've talked about that. Go to the very start of this. Both teams struggle on their own map picks. You guys pick Mustafar, they pick Moss. We go with Classico. Mustafar is very good for SK, and reverse order Moss is very good for you guys. What do you felt was going wrong on Mustafar for you all?
I think we were just really out of sync on Mustafar. They also made some really good plays, some smart plays, so props to them. But yeah, I think our coordination, teamwork, comms in general were just not good. So I think if we clean that up, then we'll be all right. But yeah, I got bodied by Nightwing, Jet, and Svenny Magna like 20 times.
Fair enough. Talk to me about last Moss. You guys lose 2 caps. You're down 0-2. It doesn't look very good. You guys took a long time to get Dark Troopers. Did you guys feel like you were still in it? Did you feel like it was over? How was the general team mentality?
We didn't really talk about anything like that. It was more just calming what's going on. So, personally, in my mind, I felt like after 1 cap we were fine. After 2 caps, I was like, "Ooh, this is gonna be a bit tough." But we made some really good plays and just barely scrapped it out.
I think obviously people would peg you guys as an NG team, so the sniper bans are understandable. But I have to ask, how are you feeling as a stylistic team? Do you think you'll stick to the NG maps, or do you think you're lethal on sniper maps?
I think the good thing about our teams, I don't think we're that weak on any map. We did practice some sniper maps the other day, and I think we did pretty fine overall. I mean, obviously, our sniper's not our team strengths, but I think that people are going to find that we're a lot stronger on it than they're hoping for. So I think we just need to play a few more scrims, figure out what maps we're really great on, and we should be fine from there.
Okay. Final question for you. Why no Conquest?
Because if there's two EUs on the other team, you're not allowed to pick Conquest.
What? Huh?
What?
That's what Ben suggested, remember?
Oh, okay, fair enough. Yadu,
Wow, the deep lore.
Yadu, how are you doing, my friend?
I'm fine. I'm a little shaky and sad, but that's it. I sweat hard.
You definitely okay. During regulation, you guys did. You had great pulls. You guys had great map play. I felt like
We played really good, in my opinion. Yeah.
and you guys managed to get a lot of sneaky flag pulls in. Talk to me about. It seemed like you and Nightmare were constantly trading, going behind enemy lines to try and draw numbers out. Was that something you guys communicated, or were you just doing it?
Yeah. On first Mustafa, I said I just want to push outside as hard as I can. And I want to be the one pushing for flag. And like on white side, I just said I don't want to push that much. And Oscar just made the bridge guy and did it insanely well. And yeah, I just knew Oscar was pushing, so I don't have to that much. Yeah.
Now my next question is: you guys struggle on Moss. It was your map pick. What do you feel was going wrong on Moss?
First Moss, I think we all just didn't hit that well. I didn't hit that good. They played it fairly good, just pushing up all the lanes. Maybe we should have taken more advantage of I don't know, the roofs. Not sure, but in second Moss, I felt like we did pretty well. Little communication issues in the end, and I for me at least, I could have hit better those darkies in the air. I don't know. I just couldn't kill a lot of darkies. I don't know where to shoot there, but it's. I don't know. In the end, their map pick worked better for us, and our map pick worked better for them. That's what it is. Yeah.
All right, we gotta talk about overtime. You guys leave Jabba's open. It doesn't go your way. Why did you guys elect to leave Jabba's open when you banned it?
Yeah, I think I feel pretty good on Jabba's. At least the flag timings, I got them really good in my head. That's why I would have. I like to play Jabba's. But in the end, I think we just got demolished. I didn't hit that much as well there. I just felt pretty good on Jabba's, and I didn't want to play Mus or Moss again. That's it, I think, yeah.
All right, then. Going into next week, see here, bring it up. You guys are going to be playing Uwu, which is Dark Rider's team, a teammate of yours for a long time.
How are you easy.
Okay, that's how you're feeling going into it, huh?
I just stomped Dark Rider, and my team does the rest easy.
Okay, all right.
No, will be a tough match, honestly. But yeah, let's see.
All right, Dubs, you guys are gonna be playing against 3B. They just came off a very hot 4-0 versus Slender's team, Gold Team Rules. How are you feeling going into that match next week?
I think we're feeling pretty good. They've showed a lot of different levels, I think, in the practice group, so they seem to be improving pretty quickly. But yeah, I think we have some good stuff prepared for them. Won't be a 4-0 this time. Well, not for them at least.
Alrighty then. I think we're going to call it there. Thank you for watching, guys. There is 2 more matches today. There's not 1, there's 2, and they're back-to-back. And the first one is at 6:30 Eastern. It's pretty late in the day, but...
unlucky.
Be sure to tune in for those if you have the time, and we will see you guys then. Thank you for watching.